you got that yummy, yum, that yummy, yum, that yummy, yummy.
Oh my god, this shitty Justin Bieber track is going to be so great to dunk on for my pilot episode. I'm going to start writing the script right now. All I gotta do is wait next week when it will surely be number one. Fuck! Why does nothing I do ever go to plan? Fine. I guess today we're going to do critic mode on hard. And of course, this song doesn't even give me a music video to work with for visuals. Christ, it's like this song just has a personal vendetta against me. It's not even released as a single, yet it still beat out songs I thought would be the first new song to reach number one on the Hot 100 this decade. The other Justin Bieber song that's also the biggest thing in country and has pop crossover potential never seen before to be a radio juggernaut? Not even close. The Box is such a juggernaut that even Maroon 5's Radio Paola and a legion of 40-year-old soccer moms buying memories on Apple Music and streaming on Pandora couldn't triumph. If any of those last three were to have reached number one, this video would have been way easier to make. Like, I could just go through the interesting history of each artist, look at their past work, and compare the different iterations of sound they've had, and analyze how this new Smash single fits in their discography and is painting the future of their next work, but I guess I'm going to have to box that idea.
I couldn't afford a present this year, so I got you this box.
This guy doesn't really have a large and fascinating history. The MC's name for this number one smash is Roddy Ricch, and he actually comes from a hip-hop rich scene in Compton. Plenty of artists come out of this California town. Some of my favorite artists grew up in the harsh nature of Compton's poverty. But when I say it's full of rich talent, that talent usually takes time to reach the top. Kendrick Lamar grew up in Compton, and it took him 3 albums in to get to number one on the Billboard 200, and it took till his 4th album for him to finally reach a number one single. Roddy Ricch is doing this on his first album at age 21. Roddy Ricch has just bursted out of nowhere, become a viral sensation overnight. The only notable song I've heard from him before wasn't even his. It was last year and into this year, when he collaborated with everyone's least favorite producer of 2014. While Mustard has gotten considerably better from his copy and paste gang vocal days, I don't think he's got the clout to get a no-name artist to the top of the charts this quickly. There has to be an explanation for all of this. Hold on, let me just check some metrics here. I think this all makes sense now. Hold on, guys, let me just give me a minute. I just need to check my phone. Let me just quickly check something. Yep, that's what I thought. Now I'm even more mad. For those of you who are older than 22, TikTok is a video app that lets you film yourself dancing or lip syncing to skits while a song plays in the background in the hopes to get viral. Yes, it is very similar to predecessors such as Vine or Musical.ly, with its ability to dictate popular music culture in video format. We've had to deal with this throughout the 2010s, but this is starting to get ridiculous. There have been many dumb and unconventional ways for songs to get big, but dance challenge videos? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Like, the idea of a song getting big off of a video platform and having it be driven mainly off of video, not the song, is ridiculous. Those other apps got songs into the top 10 or even got number one hits, but now we're having multiple songs at the same time in the top 10 because 12-year-olds use it in a video to escape the hell that is middle school. Well, the only explanation I can think of why this is number one and not, say, Roxanne is because the TikTok challenge for Roxanne, it's pretty simple. It's just a dumb dance that someone decided to make up and then everyone else copied along. The Box must be intuitive, some ingenious idea to get viral. Let's see what it is.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get laid.
At least when Black Beatles went to number one, there was a point to the challenge. Fun fact, that creaking sound in the intro to the box was actually added specifically just so that they could make this song more viral and appealing to TikTok. And also, fun fact, that's the sole reason I don't like it. To help you guys understand why I don't like that sound so much, I'm just going to bring you back in time a bit to around 2005. See, there was this track from a one-hit wonder group called Trillville, called Some Cut, and it had a squeaky bed sound as the core of the song, and the box reminds me of that off-putting, mind-destroying squeak. Now, in all regards, Some Cut is probably the worst song of the 2000s, so the introduction of a random man going eek ook is a massive mistake. And honestly, might be worse than Some Cut, because in that song it at least gives you the kind gesture of stopping halfway through. In the box, that squeaking noise just persists throughout the entire song, and it prevents you from focusing on any of the other features that honestly are pretty fine. Roddy Ricch to me just seems like a generic B-tier Young Thug clone, and I say B-tier as a compliment because when we have guys like Gunna around, Roddy Ricch is a very nice improvement. Lyric-wise, this is just a standard brag rap anthem about gang violence in his home city of Compton and how he's trying to triumph out of it. One thing I can appreciate, Roddy Ricch does seem like he's genuinely grateful that he's at the top, and he does want to give back to the city of Compton, similar to Kendrick Lamar, as I mentioned earlier. And you do have to have respect for that, starting from the bottom and getting there, and then wanting to help other people get there is a nice sentiment of camaraderie. There aren't any specific lines in the lyrics that stand out, except for just this one, but that one line is admittedly pretty awesome.
2020 president candidate. I'd have put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit.
Unfortunately, Roddy Ricch is only 21, and the minimum age requirement for run for president is 35, but I'm still going to vote for him regardless. Roddy Ricch 2036, here we come. Overall, I feel kind of bad doing this, but this song's a 2 out of 5. It could have been a very solid track from a promising upcoming artist, but that noise just gets under my skin so much to give it any positive rating overall, and any good things I have to say about it are canceled out by that squeaking. This guy seems like he'll stick around, and looking at his new album, I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but seeing as how he worked with Mustard and that turned out well, who knows?